Hey guys, it's the Chad, your C10 truck nerd. Well, at the beginning of 2025, I joked around and said I wanted to snag up 5 C10s throughout the year, which, haha, very funny until I bought my 5th C10 of the year, and then last month I picked up number 6, but don't worry, I'm not here to tell you I bought my 7th C10 of the year. I actually bought my 2nd K10 of the year, so that doesn't count, right? But doing the math, that makes double digits of GM trucks that I now own, so that seems excessive, but I don't know, I just say screw it. Let's just see how many we can buy throughout the rest of the year, because I have no self-control and obviously I have unlimited funds, but I don't. So there I was, not searching Marketplace for old C10s or truck parts, and my buddy BJ, you know, the one from Flint Hill Square Bodies, he reached out to me and said, hey, any interest in an old 4-wheel drive? And I was like, absolutely not. I'm done for the year, just, that's it. But go ahead and send me some pictures and the info on it. So he gave me this guy's info. I reached out to him, said, hey, I'm kind of interested in your old 4-wheel drive. He says, oh man, sorry, I'm not actually selling this truck. I'm trying to help another buddy. And I'm like, okay, scam. But I went ahead and reached out to that guy too, and he said, just give me a phone call, we'll talk about it. So we spent 30, 45 minutes on the phone. He kind of gave me the history and the backstory of why he was needing to sell the truck. So I said, well man, if you can just hang on to it for about a week, you know, the enabler and I will grab the Duramax, the car trailer, and we'll head north and take a peek at this truck. So when I say take a peek, I mean, we're gonna go buy this truck. So bright and early tomorrow morning, we're heading back towards Manhattan, Kansas to pick us up a 1968 K10 long bed that I absolutely don't need, but just, how do you say no to a 68 K10, you know? When I was talking to the guy, I might've been having a couple cocktails and it seemed like a way better idea that night than it does now, but you know, still a K10.
Kind of seems like a deja vu, you know, second trip to Manhattan in less than 60 days. He didn't enable me on this one too much. I found it, well, I didn't find it. It found me, and he agreed to.
No, I did not. I said, no, I don't care how good of a deal is, no. Where are we?
Yeah,
We're in the dang truck and we're driving there. Only because I don't want you to get hurt.
Well, maybe my feelings hurt, but he has some other stuff going on. He's on a top secret mission working on his 68 GMC, and I pulled him away from that for a little bit, but I have to give you a pretty cool update sometime soon of what he's done, which is about as dumb as what I do.
Oh, so. It's retarded. It actually was
Lots of tree farms in this neck of the woods. Lord.
Fall Color Farms. It's fun.
Riley.
It's a lot of trees.
There's a bunch.
So I don't know if it's because we've been this way or somewhat this way lately. It seems like it's taking forever to get here. So pretty scenery though.
No, it's not.
I was talking about me.
I thought you were talking about me.
No.
So here it is, this 1968 K10 with a bunch of parts, but it's a neat old truck. It was originally gold, but it's been resprayed white, but man, all sorts of goodies in here. It is a true 68. Got a title, it's got the VIN, but it's got a front clip for it. You can see the original gold color there. Not too shabby. It's had those front hangers knocked off, but they've been kind of gnarly put on, but the rest of the frame's really straight. It's been converted to disc brakes already. It wasn't an AC, it was just a heater truck. But really, it's pretty rusted out on the doors and the rockers. It needs a whole floor section. The bed was later model. You can see it had the bigger trim, lower trim back then, so it's not a 67 or 68 bed. You know it's not a 67 because it has the side marker, but it'll need to be replaced. But he's got all sorts of goodies in here. Yeah, just all sorts of stuff. No SPID on this one, unfortunately, to figure it out, but it does have the transfer case, 4-speed on the floor. He's got glass. It's just got a lot of goodies, but I got to get under this truck and look at the bottom side next. Well, we crawled under here, and man, the frame is delaminated pretty heavy. It's bad right there behind the leaf hangers, and that side's not near as bad. Get over here, and the frame is, I mean, I'm pulling chunks out of it, so.
You find something bad on it?
Yeah, I did not find anything good. Yeah, crud. Yeah, we got the front clip here, so. 68 front nose and 4-wheel drive emblems. Oh, it's pretty cool. Yeah, this thing is pretty well roached. It's got rust holes in every panel, and I mean, you can throw it back on there and it'd probably be okay, but if you're wanting a nice truck, you pretty much got to replace everything. But it is what it is. You got a friend, Garrett.
So freaking stubborn.
She'll catch it in the air if you get it up there enough.
She just ain't spectacular. Kind of knew that, but. Hey, look, it does come with a lot of doors that I don't need, but yeah, a lot of stuff. So I think I'm maybe getting some cold feet here looking at this truck. I don't know, guys. I may not be buying this one. It's very questionable. I got to talk to the enabler, see what he thinks, but it's not as good as I really hoped it would be.
Well, folks, we made it back to Chad's house. We're in his shop. Did we get it or didn't we get it?
We did not get the truck. Believe it or not, you know, I said we're gonna go take a peek, and that usually means we're buying it, and I was the one that actually had cold feet at the end of that. It was just a little further gone than I wanted to deal with, and time is money right now to us, and I won't lie, it was a really good price that the guy was asking for the truck, and then once we found out that the chassis was rusted pretty bad, he immediately dropped it, you know, almost in half, and I still didn't do it.
It's a tough one. You know, once you made me go underneath the truck and you started showing me that rust, there was a switch inside of my brain that said, uh-oh, now we're gonna have to talk ourselves into getting this truck. And just remember, PSA, guys, if that happens and you're on a hunt like this, that is the immediate walk away. Just do it.
Yeah, so we walked away. I was almost all the way in the truck ready to go, and Garrett's like, how about $500? I was like, what are you doing? Get out of here. I was like, no, just throw the front clip on it, buddy, and then you'll sell it immediately there. But I was like, let's get out of here. And it was this dude.
It was me. I don't even know why I said it. It's just, I don't know. It's one of those that you could take it real cheaply and make it just a beater cruiser or something like that. Maybe that's the best thing for it. It's the best thing for us to do, not necessarily, but for $500, I thought, maybe. He turned me down. He'd only take $800 for it.
And I know there's probably several people like, you're crazy. It had a title. You know, it is an original 68 K10 and all that. But again, we've got lots of trucks, and it's just not the right one at the right time. For me there. We could have parted it out and made a decent amount of money, but again, I don't want to have to list all this stuff on Marketplace and that. And before you ask, yes, it's sold. I don't know. I don't want people saying, hey, what's the guy's number and all that. he'll sell it immediately. It's no big deal on that, and be a great truck for somebody else. But again, be very careful. This one, the guy was stand up since he hadn't listed it yet. I didn't have to put any money down, luckily, on that. But even if you are gonna put a down payment, be very careful. You know, if you're trying to buy a $3,000 truck, don't put $1,500 down, because you get there and it could be something just completely off the wall that you weren't ready for. Like this one, you know, this guy was honest, you know, but he wasn't able to crawl underneath the truck, and it's been sitting there for a decade, so he didn't know what had happened on the bottom side of that. But
at the same time, it could be something really simple. It could be something like the title is 1 digit off of what the VIN tag is, and that's a big problem. So you got to know when to throw in the towel, and it's okay to walk away from deals.
yeah, I mean, I still got 9 other GM trucks right now, so that's fine.
That's
I mean,
fine.
I don't think it changed the order of doing things a little bit, but at the same token, it was getting out of control. But you know, when you find these deals, you think you got to jump on them, but it seems like the deals find me. You know, I wasn't looking for this truck at all. Just word of mouth got it back to me. But there'll be another one for me that's going to suit me a little bit better at the right time. But
And I will say no.
and he'll say no, but then he'll drive me out there
I
to
will
go
drive
get
you
it
out there, keep you safe, but no, we got to start working on these things, and that's the next thing we're going to do.
Yeah, we're gonna get going on Old Forest, so it is what it is. Well, if you guys haven't, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and follow along, because here in a few more weeks, or I don't know how long this will be in YouTube time, but we're actually gonna go through and start working on that 71 GMC, and hopefully we have that thing ready for C10 Nationals in May of 2026.
That is the goal. I am holding him to it. I've already bought my tickets for it, and I'm taking my GMC down.
And
so
I
we got to have a pair.
I have not bought my tickets yet, so.
Yeah. I thought about just buying them for him.
Well, we appreciate your time, and thanks for watching. That's pretty good.